Michael Henderson, a name you should know if you play the bass. Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, and Miles Davis are just a few of the artists that he's played and recorded with. Not to mention his career as a funk and R&B singer and songwriter with hits like Solid and Wide Receiver. It doesn't matter who he's playing with. His bass lines are incredible and worthy of some study, including what Marcus Miller once called the illest bass break ever. That break comes from the 1976 hit song You Are My Starship from the album of the same name by Philadelphia jazz drummer Norman Connors. Now, Norman Connors did not sing this song. He was a drummer and an arranger, and he co-produced. Michael Henderson not only sang the song, but he played bass on it and he wrote it. Ultimately, it would end up being the biggest hit of Norman Connors' career. If you play bass, this song is definitely worth checking out. Michael Henderson is using double stops on the bass to outline the harmony during the chorus. While the bass isn't associated with playing chords per se, we can play a lot of two-note shapes that sound really cool on the instrument. Here, he's using two types, thirds and sevenths. With these three shapes alone, you can clearly hear the chords over the chorus with just bass and no keyboard or guitar. Really, it sounds like he wrote the song on the bass. And at the end of the chorus, he plays this. Baby, yeah. Say what now? I mean, there's not really much theory I can talk about here. He takes that major 7 shape and he starts moving it down in whole steps. All the while this A major 7 chord is hanging in the air and really doesn't have anything to do with what he's playing. It's incredible. In his own words, it was just a weird, Thelonious monkish move that came to me. For real. Another interesting little detail is that the song has been sped up to be in this key. Really, it's down a half a step and a little bit slower. This was a common practice with a lot of songs to make them quicker, to make them a certain tempo. In this case, it was done to make Michael Henderson's voice sound a little bit higher. Come take me up tonight. Michael Henderson also recorded this track on a white Rickenbacker bass, just like this one. Starship, along with 1975's Valentine Love, effectively got Michael Henderson a record deal and launched his singing career. He's been a frontman since the 1970s, but don't let that fool you. He is one of the baddest bass players ever, so go and check him out.